Okay, it turns out I think daylight savings time happened. Um, and I didn't notice because I think it's dumb. And so the stream with Michael Redmond starts not in 45 minutes, it starts now. Okay, so now I also need to put up the chat so that I'm not leaving just a whole bunch of space there. Okay. That should be fine. Okay. So I'm trying to remember or think of opening ideas in a double 3/4 opening. Now I've seen this particular opening I think recently in an Iyama Yuta game. Well, actually, no. The Iyama Yuta game had D17 at D16 instead. And in that game, I know at some point Black made somewhat of a wide right side. Well, how do I say wide? Well, they played on Black played on the right side around the 10th line here, somewhere around there, and had potential to attack this group. Now here, okay. Now I've played the press at e4 against Redmond Sensei here. I don't remember if it was exactly the same pincer. But I think I looked up that maybe there are some other options when white pincers, like a one space jump. I don't recall if going into the corner here is something. But this, something like this press at e4 was something, yeah, it looks like we're going into a variation I played in a previous teaching game. And so it's good to see whether I can remember the variation. Of course, whether Michael wants to play the same way or not is up to him. Yeah, so I'll extend out here. Now these, the c5 and d5 stones can be sacrificed. I'm trying to remember whether there's something else I can get out of them. Okay. Let's see. I think I thought about e2. G4 was jumping any good? G4 looks maybe simple. Maybe I can play this. Now, I do have a low position on the bottom right. I wonder how that affects how these stones, how I should play with them. Maybe... Do I jump here or do I crawl again? Or again, do I try something around e2 or f2 or something? Jumping. Can I have good shape with after a wedge? If I had something like f2 or e2, then maybe that would be all right. I'm going to try jumping here. Now, if white doesn't want to just wedge, suppose white crawls, then connect. Okay, white does wedge here. So let's try e2. Then I'll want to get back to, or I'll want to get to the top left if I can. Okay, this, what is this one? There's no ladder. Would there be a net? Maybe not. So if I try to chase this stone down and then like so, how does that look? Maybe I wonder if it's a bit of trouble. If I play J2, then do I have to play again on the second line to solidify things? Okay, as long as this group is fine though, it looks like I can attack the corner. And that, I'm not sure if it is good, but it would feel good. Let's let's try J2. Oh, that's actually very bad. Okay. That's a problem. That's... okay. Maybe it's best to try to get out with the corner. Now K3 could be a ko if white didn't connect. That seems... I'm not sure about that. I'm gonna try attacking the corner immediately. Alright, I've got another viewer. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Oh gosh, is this a capturing race I lose? I have to be careful about this, certainly. What would G2 look like? Can I threaten to escape out the side? Now, could I get extra liberties from it, though, or not? Now, of course, the F2. So G2 is maybe not good right here. D1. Then it's 3 liberties to 3. I think with C1, then, okay, takes, that looks like no good. 4 liberties like that. If I had F2 and G2, would it count as more liberties? Maybe not. Boy. Okay, how much time do I want to spend on this problem? Trying to find a solution somehow. Or do I just give it up and learn the next thing? What would have been the proper response here? H2 maybe. I wonder about D2. But that kind of thing feels pretty bad. Well, anyways. Okay. Maybe I can get a squeeze though. Let's see. What would be the best way to go about that? Now, if I play C2, then C2 seems to make some amount of sense. And white goes for the top left. Well, fair enough. Okay. Am I still losing the capturing race then? How big is winning this? Because now I definitely can win, I'm pretty sure. Okay, what are my considerations? Well, I certainly can't make a strong attack on the lower right. The right side and the upper side are fairly big. The left side is... I think the left side is less interesting now. I wonder if I can pretend that the right side and the upper side are Mii in some sense. So maybe I just take the corner here. Is D1 just fine, or should I? I'll just go with D1. Okay. I had a dream... How much should I extend from this? Also, I'd like to remember the variation when white does have the ladder. Maybe... I wonder if... Maybe there's a variation that gives black the corner, or gives white the corner, and takes the outside. And then, should I play high or low? Let's see, this extension. And how close should I play it black? This. I'll try playing high. I'll play the star point. Yeah, okay. So I think covering on the outside, and then now I wonder if P16 is maybe P16's fine. And then S16. Now, the shape has... It's not completely solid, but white probably can't attack it immediately without white's group here becoming in danger. So that solidifies this group, and probably this is fine with... This has liberties over here, and I should... Okay. Now, this side, this side, this side, okay. Okay. Where, Okay, I think these stones' position is strong. Any Aji... Well, it would well, certainly white probably could squeeze from this side, maybe? Actually, well, whether white can squeeze over here or not, I'm not worried about it. This is already nothing here. Okay. So maybe I like playing somewhere on the left side. If white gets to make use of this wall, it would be better to be on this side. Now, white's potential on the upper side is... Well, it's not like white has a wall there, so... Left side, okay. Okay. C13 can be an important point. If black gets pincered... and stands up. Maybe... So perhaps I want to play high. Is there any good move that would make something like c13 awkward for white? Also then, if I do something that threatens, or maybe just leans on this stone at c8, I wonder. Though I suppose it has two directions to run in. Maybe that's a little difficult. Maybe I'll try d12. Now, this... Of course, this does make c13... I think it makes c13 a nice move. And then, okay. This is something I need to take care of, eh? Okay. So perhaps this means that it was better to play here after all. But... this will be... It's not like I'm in such trouble immediately as to how to say. Okay. This does peep at R15. What S17? Is there any way for that to be forcing? Also, is it wise to make white heavy here? I'm gonna try S17. Oh, what was I saying earlier? I had a dream. I didn't write this one down because maybe it was less clear. Okay, is the wedge at R14 any good? I think going R13 would leave white a little bit... Maybe white would be a little bit scattered. I'm gonna try this. Yeah, and I wonder about this peep here. In this dream, there was I on an island? Or... The cut here seems... Well, I think white sort of has to respond there at some point. I mean, 013 would be... maybe annoying. If I do something like extend, if white connects... then... Okay, yeah, the thing about not connecting there is, of course, that P12 was really good for black as well. So white takes that. I'm going to try extending. I think white playing 013 would feel really bad for me. And let's try cutting now. And maybe it's still bad, but it's less bad than allowing white to get 013. Yeah, I may have been on an island, and there was... I could see out over the water, and... But the... Now, what are ways to do something to this group? I'm going to try this one, because I don't know any patterns here, and so I'm kind of just guessing. But I'm trying to remember if this is forcing. And maybe I could fly, but I couldn't... I couldn't easily fly away from this island or this place. Because there was some sort of barrier around it. And maybe that barrier was something like a train or train tracks that were a train that was constantly going around. And so it would have been dangerous to yeah, P7's a spot I would have liked. Yeah, maybe it would have been dangerous to try going past it. And maybe there were waterfalls as well. But then, at some point in this dream, I wonder if I should peep here somewhere. At some point in this dream, I was with Michael Redmond Sensei, and we were going to make some kind of... I'm not sure if it was some kind of broadcast or... Well, I'm not really sure. But there was going to be some sort of presentation about Go. And... But the thing was, we ended up playing some Go, but the rules were really strange. Wonder about this sort of thing. Sometimes I could play pieces that were like whole sticks, and they... But then I had to take a lot more territory, and somehow there was a condition that my groups needed 3 eyes to live instead of just 2. So, yeah, I don't know what was going on with that. I wonder if I can peep here. Or here for that matter. Let's crawl here once and let's see what white does. Okay, okay. Okay, mouse, don't freeze up like that. I wonder if M16 is good shape. Maybe this is fine. That would be a double Atari. Kind of have to protect against that in some manner, don't I? I'm not sure if I like this, but maybe... yeah. Yeah, white's going to get a very big center here, won't they? Well, black's perfectly okay here, so... black should do something. In the center somewhere here. Okay. I guess that's Sente for white, isn't it? Unless... and of course it's entirely possible that white had some worries about this corner. And maybe that's... maybe that makes some sense, but... wonder if C14's any good. Now this works to take away a base for black, okay? So maybe I have to try to live with good shape in the center. Maybe... So maybe I can make something of this. I wonder if it's possible to make an eye on the side here. Or, well, even good to try to make an eye like that. What would happen if I crawled along like so? Now, this does make this side bigger. And I guess D14 for black could have gone into the side. Now with this, it is true that white can't cut. White can probably just take away the eye space, though. Okay, I guess I'll descend. Yep, that's a vital point. Okay. Maybe I like this one. And, you know, perhaps it's perfectly fine to sacrifice these stones. I wonder if C11's any good. Maybe not. Maybe... Now, I wonder, is it proper to just give up something here and not get into trouble? Or is there something I might try to learn specifically from getting into trouble? But I'm going to play this one and sort of see what happens with that. And then wonder if F10's any good. Or if I ought to just connect here easily. Yeah, what's the shape move? Now, if white just played E11, I wonder if that would be pretty painful for black. I'll just connect. Avoid leaving any particular weaknesses, and okay. this is simple and doesn't get me into any trouble. I guess maybe there are certain places or conditions where as a student you want to play simply and other conditions where you want to be adventurous. And maybe there's a way to think about what those are, those conditions. Now is C9 a proper move before I do more stuff out here? I mean, certainly a double peep feels meaningful locally. I guess I'll try it. Okay. Ah, yes, that's... Actually, am I remembering that being a vital point for that shape? As far as if the opponent just has this shape, you also can play here. Maybe. Now, would peeping here ever be forcing, or is it too... or is white just fine? Maybe it... well, let's see. Let's think about this. Because this white group, it can connect there or there. And... now, these two stones, though, maybe are not the strongest either. So this peep's probably forcing? I hope. It reminds me of a meme. I guess it'd need to be adapted, but it's... okay. Does that make... I mean, it is a local response. It's... I wonder about this one. Now I feel like I'm in trouble, whatever I'm doing here. But I'm... maybe it's... let's try this one. This seems... I mean, obviously I have no idea what I'm doing here. I'm just trying stuff, but... Yeah, when I say I feel like I'm in trouble here, whatever I do, maybe it's something like... Oh, maybe it's something like this. Not necessarily that I'm in a very bad situation locally, though I might be. Just that I'm completely out of my depth, uh, is the thing. Uh, well, now something like N12 doesn't look very attractive, certainly not right now. Uh, and I probably should think about... I shouldn't just assume this is okay without, I guess, understanding the shape well enough, I suppose. Uh, Probably, let's see. Hmm. Okay. I understand why this is good now, though, because if you push through on either side, then you've got, well, on both sides, then you've got a nice shape there. Probably I'm not living with these. If I get into a fight by cutting this stone... Now, maybe I can strengthen this here. Maybe. And if I can, maybe that would be good enough. But maybe another move is more accurate. I don't know. I'm gonna play here. I am down to about 12 minutes. Let's see. I don't think this cut would immediately work for white. What should white play? Now, if white plays on this side, then probably I'd be happy playing more in the center. If white plays in the center here, I wonder if I can pull back and make eyes in some manner here. Maybe if, let's see, if white played J10, probably I'd attack, well, maybe I'd Atari first and then play something like H10, and because if I just played H10, I think these stones getting into trouble would be bad. Okay, now how important is it for white to play on this side if white wants to make sure these stones are dead? Yeah, if white played somewhere else, like over here, would I... Well, maybe I wouldn't even save them, but maybe I'd reduce... Okay, yeah. This makes sense to me. Now if I go ahead and crawl along here, maybe this feels like good shape for this group, I think. And I should maybe do something about potential weakness here. Maybe I can... Now, if I play here, suppose hypothetically that it's a ko I can win, then it would end up being something like I'd get this little thing here, and probably white would just make a wall here. That being said, probably I can't win that ko. And actually, it's probably the case that maybe... Is it the case that white would even have local ko threats? Well, I could try and calculate that, but I'm not going to, because I don't think that would be a stunning result anyways. I wonder about this kind of move. I wonder if it does anything at all. Maybe if... Let's see. A question is, would one more move threaten to capture these stones? And maybe that'd be fairly big. Does it do anything for black? Not really sure. Now, I'm not sure whether this has two eyes already or not. Now, if I play here, is this... Or if I play... What's a reasonable move here? Now, if I push through here, maybe it's good for white to respond, and then the question is, would this kind of exchange help black here in some manner? Maybe. Then also, there is the question of whether it's whether it is forcing after all or not. Well, probably this one is... If I threaten to go in this way, probably it's fairly big, and then... And then if play around here is any good, then maybe this stone helps that. This is probably fine. Oh yeah, I noticed I saw a... There's another streamer that I like to watch, and I saw uh, a banner, is that what it's called? Appear for her. Tamea, uh, she also streams Go on Twitch. Uh, After this game, you should totally check her out. Okay. I'm not sure if this is... I think white should respond to that, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's... Now if... Okay, white cuts those off. Okay, can I not make much progress here, such that this is bigger? I suppose that's the case. But there's something anyways. Yeah, maybe it's not Sente though. Perhaps this is... I don't know, probably that kind of thing. Maybe it's bigger. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, it's not like I know what I'm doing. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Protecting against weakness here. Yeah. Let's try this. And... Okay, how much do I think about this area? And when would it be good to return here? Again, if it weren't alive, probably Michael would have killed it already. Whether there's a big point difference, I don't know. Is this... What's good here? Probably anything that's forcing, that doesn't leave big weaknesses. If... Let's see. Now, do I try something over here first in order to try to get some extra stones in the area? I wonder. I'm not sure how to proceed here. Meanwhile, let's at least think about this, whether I play there or not. Because maybe I want to, and maybe it would be... Now this would be... Yeah, I don't know. Let's go over here, because this would certainly be big if not responded to. Somewhere around here. I wonder if H14 is too bold or not. How ought I to proceed? Yeah, okay, that sort of thing makes sense. Now this would be... What would it be if I played on the top right? Let's make this move. I'm not sure why I'm making that move. But... And one thing... I say to beginners at chess when I teach them, not that I'm that great at chess, I mean I'm okay, is sometimes one of the things I'll do sometimes is ask them on every move, why did you make that move? So maybe it's... I wonder if it's kind of a bad idea to play in that way. At the same time, though, I am low on time, and is there even any Aji there? I'm gonna play over here. Maybe what I was thinking of wasn't any good, but maybe there's... And isn't there still some potential here somehow? Maybe just a little bit. Now this one would be no good. I wonder if this is... Well, it's not attractive shape, certainly. Yeah, I guess I'll not get too adventurous. I'll just try to make sure that everything's fine here, and mm-hmm. uh, I wonder if this is... I also wonder if there's anything here with this push. Alright, okay. White says I'm gonna make some problems for you. Hmm. Probably here. Okay, maybe I just give up this stone. If it causes me any problems. Though maybe that's not the threat. But given that I'm low on time, I ought to play pretty safely. Make sure I've... Well, I ought not to complicate things, I should say. The fact that White's thinking here strikes me as a bit worrying for some reason. Well, and I know Redmond Sensei does these... We'll play these as simul games, so it's okay. Can I just take here? Yeah, what a pain. I need another move to make that an I. And this is... If I play there, and White plays there... This feels bad. It feels like I'm about to get a limb chopped off. I can probably save those and still keep ice space. It just feels pretty ugly. Unless I'm completely mistaken somehow, and... Oh, and this isn't an eye just yet. I'd have to make another eye there. Which means... it means Pain Pecco. Alright, let's see what happens. Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe S18. Is there anything I can do over here first? That would be... Would this be a guaranteed eye? I think so. I think that shape is an eye. If it isn't, I'll learn something. Probably about codes involving this corner. Alright, let's try not to die here. I hope I didn't have to give up that stone for some reason. Yeah, beh. Yeah, beh. This seems like bad news. Okay, F10 is one vital point. If I go here... and white pushes there, and I connect... I feel like I'm losing this, though. This is... Now, if I go here... and white plays there, then if I do this... I have very little time to calculate, but calculate I must. I think this is fine. I think I've got Mii out of some spots here. Oh gosh, I better be connected here. Yeah, I should be connected here. This, oh, but then this isn't an I at all. Oh, I am... Boy. That was... wrong. I guess I had to do that. But let's
10.
Do that anyways, because I have no time. And...
9, 8, 7, 6.
Panic. Everybody panic. Uh,
Ten, 9, 8.
yeah, just play a move. This is not working. This is not working at all. Now, if I were to get G8 and that, yeah. It's not like I'm connected up here, am I? And there's
10,
shortage of
9,
liberties and
8,
stuff.
7, 6, 5.
Here. Well, and this is actually getting cut off, so that's obviously bad. I'm not sure if I could have saved it, but I had no time to and if I try now, then
10, 9, 8.
just connect these. No time. What would I even do with a kill here? Because as soon as white just kills that, it's not even, nothing's happening there.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Here. Here maybe? I'll just threaten to link up or to make two eyes if I can here. If I can. I think that's fine. Yeah. Is there any way to threaten to go in there? This better be fine. Otherwise, well, I'm pretty sure it's fine. I've got a potential eye there. I've got, okay, yep, there's that. Okay, fair enough. This, is there Ashi here? I don't think so. Also, this is available for white at any time, eh? Error submitting move. Is there any reason white's not playing that? Now, it's not like it's, right. Let's go here. This should be fine. I've got this, and this is not getting disconnected, and there's that. Is this anything?
10, 9,
Again, just to play. Wait, didn't I think... Oh, I didn't make that an eye. So... if I connect here...
10,
then
9,
I'll just connect to be
8,
safe. Back to
7,
the connect game. Not
6.
on analysis board. Not on analysis board. Okay. Let's see. Is this... Oh, no, because, right, this is captured, this is captured. Uh... Hmm. I think I need a drink. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Now...
10, 9,
maybe F1 was better. Hmm. Okay. Yep. Maybe this one. That's a point and go to...
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I guess G9's worth a point. F1, I think F1's worth a point. R19's worth a point. Is S15 or T15 worth point? Right, just stay connected. Because that's certainly worth a point, and anyways, maybe there's some sort of logic there. Yep, okay. Samia dostia alia di da tolia di tomatola estia molita nalia mitia solia lito sola semalia isi isola matola solibia doce irora amita samalia doce ifia mio lora fia sia adola adola Samia dostia alia di da tolia di tomatola estia molita nalia mitia solia litoa sola semalia isi isola matola solibia doce irora amita samalia doce ifia mio lora fia sia adola adora. Actually, I'm not sure if that was worth a point. Huh? It's pretty important to connect here. There's nothing bigger, eh? Nothing bigger. So. I mean, I could try to fight a ko somehow. But. I mean, I guess I could play something like B11, say, as a ko threat. Things of that nature. Things like F7 also would count. Yeah. Might as well take that.
Pass. Pass. Remove the dead stones.
All right. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
White wins.
Thank you for watching, everyone. I am now going to do my private review with Michael Redmond Sensei. So,